Hiring medical staff can be complicated, and there are often many technical elements to consider. An employer must accurately evaluate a candidate's qualifications and consider the new hire's economic impact. In Mahan v. Avera Saint Luke's, we'll explore whether staff bylaws could outweigh a board's economic decision concerning hospital staffing. Avera Saint Luke's was the only full-service hospital within a 90-mile radius of Aberdeen, South Dakota. Avera was a private, non-profit hospital. A board of trustees, formed under corporate bylaws, managed its affairs. The staff operated under staff bylaws created by the board and were responsible to the board for the quality of patient medical care and the staff's ethical conduct. The board also delegated some of its power associated with appointing and reviewing medical personnel to its medical staff in the staff bylaws. When Avera's only neurosurgeon left the hospital, the board passed a resolution to hire 2 new neurosurgeons or spine-trained orthopedic surgeons. While recruiting, the board learned that the Aberdeen area was too small to support the practice of both a neurosurgeon and an orthopedic spine surgeon. After Avera hired a neurosurgeon, a group of orthopedic surgeons from Avera, the Orthopedic Surgery Specialists, or OSS, opened a surgery center in Aberdeen. Losing income to competition, the board passed motions preventing new physicians from applying for privileges to use the hospital's facilities to complete certain spinal surgeries as well as orthopedic surgeries. The motions didn't impact physicians who already had privileges at the hospital, including those at OSS. The board also determined that closing privileges to new applicants was in the best interests of the community. The following year, Dr. Mahan, a spine-trained orthopedic surgeon at OSS, requested privileges at Avera. His request was denied due to the board's policy. Mahan and other OSS physicians sued Avera in a South Dakota Circuit Court, arguing that the board's decision breached medical staff bylaws. Mahan and OSS requested a permanent injunction ordering Avera to consider Mahan's application for hospital privileges. The South Dakota Circuit Court determined that the board delegated a significant amount of its authority concerning staff privileges to medical staff in its bylaws. By closing privileges to medical staff without first consulting staff, Avera breached its contract with the medical staff. Thus, the Circuit Court found for Mahan. Avera appealed to the South Dakota Supreme Court.